I'm Piet Levy from Milwaukee.com. I am here with Joe, with Murr, with Q from Impractical Jokers. Hilarious.
Hi, everybody.
Hidden camera show on truTV, 8:30 Central Time Thursdays. They're about to take the stage at Riverside Theater, but before they do, we've got 10 questions for you guys. You ready to get started?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. All right, Q, you guys prank each other, you punish each other with really embarrassing things. Who is the best person to punish, to prank?
Oh, without a doubt, it's Sal. Without a doubt, because his whole existence is an open wound. So we just poke anything you want to do. It's poke, 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 and he wears it on his face. It's the easiest thing in the world. I could do it asleep. Yeah,
Awesome.
He's the easiest one.
Great, great. Murr, who has like the most obnoxious laugh you think in the group?
Oh, it's me. Oh my God, it's me. But at least I recognize that. I can admit it. Yeah, I think I cackle.
You have that Mickey Mouse laugh.
I do.
It's like
I can control it. You'll see it on stage in a few minutes.
When he gets going, he's like a teenage girl.
That's very obnoxious. Yeah. Awesome. Joe, you seem really shameless. Yeah. I think maybe the most shameless in the group. What was the most embarrassing moment in your life?
Can I get back to you?
Joe has yet to have an embarrassing moment.
I don't really get embarrassed that much. I think I actually marked it to Easter when I was 12 years old. I tripped in a packed restaurant. My older sister, who I didn't get along with at the time, laughed at me and made fun, and I got up and owned it. And I was like, and I think that's when I switched her, and I was like, F that. I'm not doing that no more. Yeah, so I think that was it. Yeah.
Take that, evil sisters.
I'm now 37, so I've been embarrassed in 25 years.
Awesome, awesome. Q, you guys have worked with Imagine Dragons on pranks. You've worked with Joey Fatone, Rosie O'Donnell, your doppelganger. What celebrity do you want to work with next on a prank?
Oh, wow. What a good question. Wow. All right. I don't know. You know who would be really funny? I mean, I would say Chuck Barris, but nobody knows who the hell Chuck Barris is anymore. He's an 80-year-old television producer. He hosted The Gong Show back in the 70s. And to me, he was a lunatic. I loved him. But you know who I would really like to work with is like maybe, I don't know, like Johnny Depp would be fun to do.
Would be awesome, right?
Himself right into it, I think.
Really get into it. Yeah,
He'd be great.
Cool.
Awesome, awesome, very cool. Murr, what's the best punishment you've ever had on the show? Just the greatest prank you guys have done?
Oh, well, you know, when we first pitched the TV show 4 years ago, in our original treatment, we wrote the punishment of forcing one of us to get up in front of a packed reception at a real wedding and had to read the best man speech. And we got to do it just 2 months ago, and it was on the air like a few weeks ago. We forced Sal to stand up in front of 300 strangers and recite a speech that the three of us wrote for him. And it was everything we hoped for and so much more. That couple's now divorced because of us.
2-week marriage.
Awesome, awesome. So this is your first time in Milwaukee, guys. So what do you want to do in Milwaukee before you leave town, Joe?
I actually wanted to drive around a little bit more. Q and I were driving looking for Walgreens earlier. He needed a special shampoo for his hair.
My flowing locks needed special care.
Okay.
And I was really taking in, I'm like an amateur photographer too, I like it. And there's a lot of cool architecture, like the buildings. I would love to just see the city.
Yeah.
But unfortunately we leave at 8:45 tomorrow morning. So.
You should hang out with the bronze fawns. There's a bronze statue of the fawns from Happy Days by the river.
I read about that.
I gotta see that.
Yeah. Should hang out.
The
for
bronze
sure.
fawns, that sounds like something else.
It's really close to here. Head on over, guys. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Q, what's the best prank that never aired on Impractical Jokers?
I'm not going to give you the best. I'm going to give you the worst. I'm going to swap it on you.
All right.
It was my idea. I fought for it really hard. To their credit, the guys didn't think it would work. Where we're just in Central Park as mimes, and we have to act out what the other guys tell us to, and we can't stop until the person guesses it. It sounds great. It sounds great. But it was 103 degrees that day, and we were wearing the grease paint and like full striped outfit and black pants and a wool beret, and we don't look good to begin with. So it was just
melted. We were melted that day.
It was an absolute nightmare. And they never let me live it down. They never let me live it down.
That sounds good. You guys should try it again.
Oh yeah, you try it. Get back to me. Let me know how that works.
Murr, what's the most interesting fan experience you've ever had?
Talk about that time in.
Our lawyers are answering that question.
No, the time we dropped the person backstage for the meeting.
That was interesting. We were we do these meet and greets after the shows, right? And a fan came up and she's like, "Oh my God, would you mind if I lay across your arms and you hold us and you hold me?" And we're like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" So we picked her up. and we dropped her. And legally, we're not allowed to pick up fans anymore because of that. That was an interesting fan experience.
Was she okay?
She was fine. She was fine. The hip healed nicely. You'd be surprised how those plastic ones.
Hardly noticed the limp. Hardly noticed.
Awesome. All of you guys are great at just creating these hilarious, awkward moments on the show. So, what is the most awkward thing you could do right now?
Good work.
Wow, he showed you.
I don't, this actually feels kind of nice.
Feeling awkward yet?
Keeps going, it's gonna get really awkward, yeah. All right, well finally guys, last question for you, Joe. One of my favorite pranks that you do on the show is you nose people. You walk around, you try to put your nose on people when they don't suspect it.
Yep.
I think our viewers watching this on the great World Wide Web would love to be nosed by you. Do you mind nosing the camera for us, Joe?
Oh yeah, you got it, man.
Yeah, all right.
You might have to look around a little bit.
Nice. All right. You've all been nosed by Joe. All right, guys. Thank you so much. It was so great chatting with you. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Put it there.
There you go.